Good evening, everybody. I'm Adam Chodak. Here are the latest updates on the COVID-19 crisis as of 6:30 p.m. on this Wednesday, the 18th. Even stricter precautions being taken locally and statewide as health officials urge everyone to take the pandemic seriously. There are 19 confirmed cases now of COVID-19 in Monroe County, according to the latest update. 5 of those are in our new. Oh. Hey, can you put me in queue? Can you hear me? Hey, teleprompter, I was going to mention this to you yesterday. The way the teleprompter works out here with the hood, I can't see the top line. So really the best way to do it is the line that I'm reading kind of has to be in the middle. All right, cool. No, it's not. How would you know? I can bring the camera up too. No, thank you. You can, that does help, but this is still good to get in the practice of this because there are many cases where. Good evening, everyone. I'm Adam Chodak. Here are the latest updates in the COVID-19 crisis as of 6:30 p.m. on this Wednesday, the 18th. Even stricter precautions being taken locally and statewide as health officials urge everyone to take the pandemic seriously. There are 19 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Monroe County, according to the latest update. 5 of those are new today. 5 of those are... That sounds weird. What do we mean by that? Got it. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Adam Chodak. Here are the latest updates on the COVID-19 crisis as of 6:30 on this Wednesday, the 18th. Even stricter precautions being taken now locally and statewide as health officials urge everyone to take the pandemic seriously. Good evening, everyone. I'm Adam Chodak. Here are the latest updates on the COVID-19 crisis as of 6:30 p.m. on this Wednesday, the 18th. Even stricter precautions now being taken locally and statewide as health officials urge everyone to take the pandemic seriously. There are 19 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Monroe County at last check. 5 of those are new today. There are 5 people who are hospitalized because of this. 142 people are in mandatory quarantine. This comes after the first death was announced yesterday evening in our area. Those numbers pale in comparison to the more than 2,300 cases confirmed across New York State, most of them in New York City and Westchester County. Governor Cuomo took another big step towards containment today, mandating that no business can have more than 50% of their employees working outside of their homes. This does not include businesses deemed essential, so food and food delivery, pharmacies, healthcare providers, shipping, and medical suppliers are all exempt from the rule. The governor emphasized today that lives are more important than bottom lines.
I understand that this is a burden to businesses. I get it. I understand the impact on the economy. But in truth, we're past that point as a nation. But let's deal with one crisis at a time, and let's deal with the crisis at hand. And the crisis at hand is a public health crisis.
Cuomo said he's also working on opening up mobile hospitals as well as using ships in the New York harbor to house more patients. The University of Rochester Medical Center has set up triage tents to evaluate patients. The tents are outside Strong Memorial Hospital and Highland Hospital. The tents will be used to evaluate and treat patients who present with mild to moderate respiratory symptoms. URMC is doing this in anticipation of a potential surge of patients.
This tent is designed to provide us some additional room and additional pathway for patients to receive health care and to get into the facility.
An important note, there will be no COVID-19 testing at the triage tents. URMC now has a lab to process COVID-19 tests, but is not yet testing local patients. That said, local testing is ramping up. Rochester Regional Health is offering coronavirus testing at 6 sites throughout the community. This includes a drive-through testing site at Wilson Center Urgent Care, which is on the campus of Rochester General Hospital. The testing is not available to everyone, only people who have been referred to one of these sites by their primary health care physician. Dr. Michael Mendoza, the Monroe County Public Health Commissioner, said today that local testing is limited and must be selective to prioritize testing for those who are most at risk. Keeping Rochester City school learning, or the school students, I should say, learning at home represents a monumental challenge. The RCSD has been working to eliminate any potential challenges. According to the district, step one was to make sure students were fed. Now they jump into step two, which is continuing their studies. There are a few options the district laid out for getting those lessons. One is picking up pencil and paper lessons at the food distribution centers, which were set up at the beginning of the week. The other is going online through the potential. Though the potential challenges may be difficult, RCSD Superintendent Terry Dade says now is not the time for students to throw in the towel.
This is not a summer vacation. We need to keep reading, we need to keep up with our math facts and the like, and figure out creative ways to have fun as well.
And a reminder from local health officials, if you think you have symptoms of COVID-19, fever, cough, difficulty breathing, call your primary care physician before going out and seeking medical attention. Do not just go to the emergency room unless you actually need emergency assistance. If you do need assistance, call ahead of time. A hotline and email have been created as well to help you out. The number is 585-753-5555. You can also email. And that email is covid19@monroecounty.gov. As always, for the latest information on COVID-19, keep it right here on rochesterfirst.com, or you can go to our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Have a safe night.